Good morning, sir. You Christopher Morale? And Mr. Morale, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 0466. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of continuous violence against a family member from February 8th of 2025. Since you made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Right, right. So when you're in custody, we automatically give you an attorney, but once you make bond, I expect you to at least try to hire your own. So I'm going to reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to do that. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts and payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, don't do that when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would have to go to jail. Do you understand? Also, as a condition of your bond, when you made that bond, was it that you had no contact with Alonda Kelly? Make sure you follow that condition. No contact means obviously in person, but it also means communication in any way. Sending messages or anything, okay? If you do that and I find out, your bond could be raised and you be back to jail. All right, if you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset notice. All right, and this is 25 CCCR 0559. Mr. Rojas is going to translate for us. And are you Heriberto Chavez? And Mr. Chavez, this is your initial appearance. And you're charged with deadly conduct. Hold on. You're charged with deadly conduct, discharging a firearm from May 8th of 2025. And since you've made bond, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer? How'd you make that bond? If you can make a $150,000 bond, then you need to try to hire your own lawyer. So I'm going to reset your case for 30 days. So I'm going to reset your case to give you some time to hire a lawyer. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer, and they'll tell you what to do. If you cannot hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts and have different payment plans. You need to bring me back the names of the lawyers that you talked to so I know you're trying. And then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond again, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? You're ordered to at least try to hire someone. And yes, at least for 3 different lawyers. Do you understand? Okay. Step in front of the clerk and sign your receipt. Good morning, ma'am. You're Veronica Randall. And Miss Randall, you've been here before, I think, with Mr. Vasquez, and he filed a motion to withdraw, and I don't remember if I told you already to go try to hire a lawyer. So, have you had an opportunity to hire someone or try to hire someone since you were here before? Is that correct? I think that memo or I know it's somebody else. Okay, sorry, that confused me. All right, so Miss Randall, what I'm going to do is I reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired, just bring the recent notice that you get today to that lawyer, and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of who you've talked to at that next court date, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond, and you would have to go back to jail for not following the court order. Do you understand? All right, if you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that recent notice. Good morning. You're Sydney Boudouin? And Ms. Boudouin is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and cause number 24 DCCR 1944. And what is the announcement? Okay. So I'll just do a normal reset. If something doesn't happen between now and then, obviously we'll need to happen him on the next court date. Stay in touch with Mr. Roebuck so that you know when to go to the court with him. The next couple. Okay, thank you. Mr. Walker, you have Antonio Sanchez.
I got one next.
Oh, you'll have paperwork already today? Okay, as soon as it comes through, I'll call you. Sorry. Mr. Sanchez, just have a seat here in the courtroom. They're going to need to get your thumbprints in a minute, then we'll take care of your case.
Right from the start, the judge is laying out the rules of the game. No yelling, no drama, just to quiet pressure these first minutes. Decide whether someone walks out or walks back in cuffs. Would you stay calm if your freedom depended on this conversation?
Good morning. Are you Hillary Lawrence? And Ms. Lawrence is charged with theft of service and cause number 25 DCCR 0296. What is the announcement?
Yeah, I provided 17 state morning. I think you'll be able to get out with her possible. Okay.
All right, we'll do a normal reset. Ms. Lawrence, make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Parker and your bondsman. They'll let you know when you're next. All right, you're free to go. Thank you. Good morning. Are you Jamarian Martin? And Mr. Martin is charged with burglary of a building and cause number 25 DCCR 0196. And what is the announcement?
Right. Absolutely. Is that the reason? At all. More definitely in this case.
Okay.
I told him to do that. You have an offer.
Right, so Mr. Martin, I'm going to reset your case 30 days. Don't wait till the last minute to call and make an appointment with Mr. Parker. Call this week, make an appointment, go visit with him, and then we'll figure out what y'all want to do with the case the next court date, okay? All right, free to go. This is Mr. Nichols. It's Palolero Cardu. Sorry. Wrong one. Good morning, sir. Are you ABM Palolero Carduas? And Mr. Palolero Carduas is charged with evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle and cause number 25 DCCR 0202. And what is the announcement?
Right. Received all the discovery. I sit down with Mr. Nichols. I know how to talk.
A third-degree felony for continuous violence.
When you hear continuous violence against a family member, that's not just legal wording. It's a red flag. It means prosecutors believe this behavior happened more than once, showing a pattern, not a mistake. Judges treat patterns seriously because patterns suggest risk. Notice Judge West's tone here: calm, controlled, but firm. This isn't leniency, it's warning. One wrong move, one violation of bond conditions, and this case escalates fast. Would you feel that pressure standing there?
Violence against a family member. That's not a small accusation. In legal terms, this means the court believes the behavior wasn't just a one-time incident. It suggests a pattern, and judges take patterns very seriously. Watch how Judge West handles this. Calm, firm, but absolutely in control.
Just 30 days. I'm quite certain this week. I just want to show him that.
Sure. Any issues with helping out? All right, sir, I'm going to reset your case about 30 days. Make sure you call and make an appointment, go visit with Mr. Padgett now that he has all the information and discovery, and we'll get an announcement at the next court date on what you're going to do with the case, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Are you Dale Johnson? And Ms. Johnson is charged with indecency with a child by sexual contact in 24 DCCR 1570 and aggravated sexual assault of a child in cause numbers 24 DCCR 1571 and 1572. And Mr. Price, what is he now?
We've also received
Okay. Okay. Okay, good.
We are in the process
So this, I know there was some issues getting some of the disco, but at this point we are over a year into the case, and it looks like you've been on for quite some time. I'm going to reset it one last time. So whoever's working on whatever they're working on, they need to get busy so that you guys can make an announcement at the next court date whether or not there's going to be an agreement or if it's going to go to trial. So this will be the last reset for an announcement. Okay? All right. Thank you. Good morning. Are you Precious Eaglin? And Ms. Eaglin is charged with assault on a peace officer in 25 DCCR 0317 and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in 25-0318. Mr. Rojas, what is the announcement?
We're going to have to another
Okay. Anything you're waiting on, or you got everything down?
I don't know if I think I can try it.
Right. So, Ms. Eaglin, I'm going to reset your case for about 30 days. It's important that you call this week, make an appointment to go visit with Mr. Rojas so you can see all the evidence discovery that he has, and we'll get an announcement at the next court. So who?
This is something many defendants misunderstand. The court isn't punishing people for being broke, it's judging effort. Being ordered to visit 3 lawyers isn't busy work. It's proof you're taking your case seriously. Judges see excuse after excuse every day. What they rarely tolerate is inaction. If you were in this position, would you hustle to protect your freedom or gamble that the judge won't notice?
Okay, sure. If you'll just... Well, here's what you need to do. The way that you find out what's going on is to call Mr. Rojas and go sit with him in his office. He'll go over everything. He'll go over what the state has given him. He'll go over what your options are. Make sure you understand that. But you're not expected to understand it all until you go talk to your attorney. That's what he's here for.
This excuse shows up in court more than you'd think, but here's the truth: the judge doesn't punish poverty. She punishes lack of effort. Hiring a lawyer isn't just about money, it's about proving you're taking your case seriously.
Good morning, sir. You're James Lawson. And Mr. Lawson is charged with assault on a family member by impeding breath or circulation. Oh, actually, this is an MPRP in this case. And what is the announcement?
Y'all, we have to case down the hall. 14 the labor modification situation, correct?
Yes, Judge. Keeping probation officer the recommendation. Continue on probation advice for agreeing. You need to please first need to guys second and all the fine proceeding. If not, we can continue before home. When's that set? Okay. Y'all go take care of it, and then once that's taken care of, what I'll do, I mean, if y'all want to come back down here after you do that, you can go ahead and go through the motion, get the pleas. I can order an updated PSI, and then we'll have sentencing at a later date. We'll get that all done today. And so,
That'd be fine with me, but
okay.
Well, he's got some stuff he's got to take care of before he...
Yeah. It'll be, you get an updated PSI within a few weeks. So let's get the pleas today, get that updated PSI, so that I'll know what it's appropriate what the probation officer says, and then we'll go forward at that point. So y'all run down the hall, take care of that. Just let the bailiff know when you're back in, or wave me down, and we'll take care of the first.
Sounds great.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning, you're Alexander Thornton. And Mr. Thornton is charged with fraudulent use and possession of credit or debit cards in cause number 24 DCCR 0323. And what is the announcement?
Y'all don't see it, but we offer that my machine, my hospital came back this morning from the court, has informed me, it's just the last thing, guilty is fleeing.
Oh, I see it. Let me go. Okay. Hold on a second.
Quick legal insight. A no-contact order isn't flexible. It doesn't matter if it's in person, online, through a friend, or even a heart emoji reaction to someone's story. It all counts. One wrong move, and boom, bond revoked. Would you risk jail time just to send a text?
So, let me go through this again. So, Mr. Thornton, again, what you're charged with is a second-degree felony offense for fraudulent use of possession of credit or debit cards, and that's from September 23rd of 2023. What that means is if you go to trial and you're found guilty, the range of punishment is between 2 years and up to 20 years in prison. Do you understand? And I have a plea bargain rejection that you've signed with Mr. Barrington that shows the district attorney's office has made an offer if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty for a 4-year term in prison. You have every right to reject that and have your case set to trial. I just want to make sure you understand what the possible consequences are and what the options are. Do you understand all of that? And do you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial? All right, we will get the case on the trial docket. Mr. Barrington will begin preparation for trial. Make sure you stay in touch with him. He'll let you know when you need to be back and ready for trial. All right, you're free to go. Thank you. Yes, sir. This is Mr. Nichols on Precious Eaglin. Again, y'all. Yes, sir.
Good. I see if you do that.
Okay. What are you going to testify? Listen, what are you going to testify for? Alright, hang on a second. Yeah, how'd you get here? When's the last time you used? Where's, did you call and get, have a seat in the jury box. I'm going to have somebody come talk to you, and then we'll decide what to do after that. All right. Smith, on Darren Carter. All right, sir, you're Darren Carter. And Mr. Carter was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the reduction of charge for the Class A misdemeanor resisting arrest. And we reset this for...
Notice how calm the judge stays. But that calm has teeth. She's saying, don't make me chase you in this room. Effort equals mercy. But silence, that's how people end up in handcuffs.
Sentencing to give you some time to take care of some business. And have you been arrested for anything since you were here and entered that plea? Any reason not to go forward with it? All right, Mr. Carter, I'm going to find, again, you entered that plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of resisting arrest, Class A misdemeanor. Sentence you to 30 days in the Jefferson County Jail, and you will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody. The law gives you the right to receive. Hold on, I'm trying to do two things at one time. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification. It shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal. Oh, already have it. I think I printed it again. Yeah, and you can go with the bailiff, and then they'll make sure he's going to need to go. Which is it, county court? 2 or 3? 2? Okay. He'll make sure he can get them maybe down there. Good morning, sir. You're Antonio Sanchez. And Mr. Walker, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes.
Mr. Sanchez, in clause number 25, DCCR 0790, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from May 25th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they charged you with? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as Exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Walker? Do you fully understand them? And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with...
Here's something interesting. Judges don't get mad when people can't afford lawyers. They get mad when people don't try. Visiting 3 lawyers shows effort, responsibility, and respect for the court's time. The judge isn't just checking boxes, she's checking character.
The district attorney, she'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal. Now, I do want to go ahead and have her see what all you got, just so we have a baseline, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get that UA done this morning. So do you understand? It looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 5-year deferred probation. There will be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding? Also, do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes.
State tenders number 1.
Yep.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Sanchez is... All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. You need to stop and talk to probation before you leave the courtroom today, and she does that just right there. All right? We'll see you back at sentencing. Thank you. Good morning, sir. Are you Kelton Hebert? And Mr. Hebert is charged with evading arrest and detention with the use of a vehicle in 24 DCCR 1498. And what is the announcement?
Hebert had received the camera that got here. The other thing there from recording that was missing from the story was not recorded. So I would like to request in the secret for the flight to be
Okay. Okay, I'll just do a normal reset, give y'all some time to try to get that taken care of, and then Mr. Hebert stay in touch with Mr. Galmore. He'll let you know when he gets that information so y'all can go over it and we'll get an announcement. All right, you're free to go. Thank you. Good morning. Are you Seneca McDaniels? And Mr. McDaniels is charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by felon in clause number 24, DCCR 1915. And Ms. Holmes, what is the announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. We're trying to work out going over.
Now the cases get heavier. Evading violent charges, serious felonies. This is where the judge shifts from patient guidance to controlled urgency, one wrong step from either side, and this becomes a trial fact. What we saw today wasn't chaos. It was control. Judge West balanced patience with firm accountability, giving defendants chances while making consequences crystal clear. From felony violence to probation warnings, every ruling reinforced the same message: respect the process, or the system moves without you. These early hearings shape outcomes more than people realize. If you found this courtroom breakdown eye-opening, hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real, unfiltered courtroom moments that show how justice really works.
But I think if we got to take course before have it done, possible it may be revision. We can get a little bit more.
So I'm going to reset it one more time. This will be the last one. So y'all work out whatever But you need to if you can. If not, we'll get that announcement in the court date. Mr. McDaniels, make sure you stay in touch with Ms. Holmes so you can go over everything with her prior to that next court date, and we'll get an announcement on what's going on. All right, here you go.
This is the part most people miss. Court isn't just law, it's human struggle, addiction, fear, bad choices. Second chances. The judge isn't just deciding punishment, she's deciding direction, and one conversation can change someone's life completely.
This is the quiet part of court most people overlook. No yelling, no objections, just subtle pressure. These early appearances decide whether someone's headed home or headed back to jail. Imagine knowing one sentence, even one tone, could change your entire week.